What's up, good people? How y'all feeling? My name is Derrick Standiford. I represent an organization called Black on Black Rhyme. And today's session is brought to you by Sky Love Images and Black on Black Rhyme. Back talk?
Talk back.
I'm growing up, every day getting older, getting stronger like boulders, adding burdens to my shoulders. This is all making me stronger, trying to decide where I belong. Do I belong? Do I do it alone? No. One-man armies are in the movies. If you're not consistently moving, then you're losing. Too much snoozing is confusing. Too much snoozing is for movie watchers. That's the problem. Too many watchers, not enough doers. Too many people wanting to be the shit, but not willing to build their own sewers. Sad situations. Too many think that good things comes to those with patience, and they are sadly mistaken. Good things comes to those who found what is their greatness. Mix it with determination. Add sweat, add tears, add pain that's back-breaking, and at the end of the day, they've made it. It matters not one's prior situation. Were you sidetracked by temptations? Did you ever hate on your neighbors? Did you make dents or did you make craters? We are made in God's image. Be a creator, not an imitator, but an innovator. Creativity makes the world spins able. On this world, make your label. Comcast has the best cable. Dr. Seuss wrote the best fables. Jesus slept in the best stables. But what makes you? Be careful of your surroundings. Those are what shape you. Travel the road not taking and see where it takes you. Live your own life. Your parents may have made you, but only you can make you.
What if everything bad turned good? What if everything bad turned good and people became intelligent? A killer was a kind individual living life every day relevant, and guns gave us nitrogen, and gentrification turned back to the ghetto, but the ghetto was the good hood, everybody talking together outside, and we wouldn't be fighting. War was writing and reading, and bombs brought out more beauty, helping us to believe in God. Instead of surgeons inserting silicones, filling up bigger titties and bigger booties, women would be on search of their inner beauty. Pastors and teachers would be on their duties instead of on the news. On the streets, they're licking your heart instead of checking for the check on your shoes. And I go to church without being confused because the pastor got a Cadillac on some new 22s, but in church, he tried to teach me about Romans 2:22. And there would be no deception because everything glitter was gold. Being fresh to death would be pertaining to your soul. Rappers won't cook crap, they create raps about how they cook for their kids on the stove. And everybody on Twitter following Jesus. Tupac with teachers saying MOB, miracles on believers. And Stevie Wonder could see the ribbon in the sky. And life is cool because no more blues because you'll be ready to die. Patiently waiting like graduation so we can ascend to a higher destination. And there would be no descending because we would be saying no to sin and temptation like an apple was never bitten. A nigga would be a natural, intelligent, God-gifted African-American. A pimp would positively impact more people spreading HIV. His interventions, they to make a living. Every day felt like Christmas because everybody in the spirit of giving. No more vanity, materialistic feelings. Instead of people asking what car you drive, they ask what gets you driven. And the devil was the only villain if everything bad turned good.
Congratulations. Finally made it to graduation, and they thought we weren't gonna make it, but with a lot of teachers' patience mixed with our determination got us equipped and ready to go to far out places, to shock their faces and prove our greatness as a race, cause greatness is what it's gonna take to remove our predestined fate. They say, cause we black, half of us ain't gonna graduate. And none of the men going to college unless they some football's top prospect. Ladies, y'all might make it into a junior college, but the world say we ain't got what it takes to pass like Brett Favre to get into the prestigious schools like Yale and Harvard. I don't believe him. I say failure is not an option. I plan to open the doors up. I'm gonna be my own locksmith and climb so high up that dream ladder that I'm in the Martian's cockpit. See, I got that swagger about myself. So I just cock and spit, and you can easily say that I'm a rooster amongst cocks and chicks. And see, Master ain't beating me no more because I had to cock the whip and lash back at him with this piece I entitled the graduation anthem, cause ain't nothing holding back us black ones. It's really less concerned with racism, but still being plagued with anti-graduation syndromes like walking across this stage ain't beneficial. So we all can't drop out and be rappers and trappers like T.I. and the rest of those guys who's gifted at lyric spitting. And see, my lyrics ain't bad and my hustle game ain't neither, but I'd rather take my chances at being a teacher. See, knowledge is food for thought, and I can hear that feeble minds yelling, feed us, in the same voices that the enslaved Africans stood on top of their Amistad ships yelling, free us, in the same tone that the Katrina victims stood on top of their rooftops yelling, FEMA, FEMA. See, middle finger to politicians and bring us back our good teachers. Allah, Jesus, send us educators to educate us, because the test grades of second graders is being used to determine how many jails to build to encage us. Someone send aid quickly, because I'm playing a hand with no spades, no aces, and no faces, and the other team is cutting everything. They even cutting funding for schooling, because black boys with degrees, they're stupid. Black girls who can read, that's foolish. Teach these girls to be the video vixens, and teach these boys to tote guns and pull triggers and bring in the drugs, they'll deal them and kill themselves. Hurry up, because educating black folk is bad for America's health.